Hey everybody, Stuart Matola here, men's relationship coach. Today I'm going to talk about, for guys, I hear this often, why she seems crazy and 3 things you can do about it. If you like what you hear today, please subscribe to my YouTube channel there to the lower right. So real straight up, I hear this from a lot of guys. They talk about they were at the dinner table or breakfast table with their partner or their wife, and she comes at him about, he didn't do something right, he said something wrong. And so he's suddenly trying to explain his way out of it or justify what was really going on or what he thought, oh, well, we did this on Saturday, so I thought it was okay not to do this on Sunday. And suddenly he's feeling wronged. And as a defense, he's defending himself and it's starting to escalate and escalate. And he's like, oh my God, she's crazy. She's crazy. I can't deal with this. Why are you so crazy? Why are you getting so crazy about this simple little thing? And so tip number 1. Notice the difference between the thinking mind, which you're in, and the feeling part that she's in. So the thinking part versus the feeling part. So when you're in the thinking part, you're trying to logically figure this stuff out. Well, this happened, and you're talking it through, and she's going through that with you because you're talking in the thinking language, but really she's just feeling. And she just wants to be seen and heard and know that you're strong enough to be in the room with her feelings. And for a lot of guys, it can feel like, well, no. Then I'm admitting that she's right, or et cetera, et cetera. And that goes to point 2. In relationship, you have the choice. And really, the first choice is not relationship. Be right or be connected. So being right is a very lonely place. And I know a lot of guys who go through their entire lives in the being right space, and their relationships don't work out. And they often end up, if they stay that their entire lives, really lonely dudes. And so these are teachings that, don't come to us naturally as men. In the work world, being right is rewarded. In the relational world, being right often just keeps you disconnected and alone. So I'm not saying totally let go of the thinking part of you, but also access the feeling part of you. And that's going to enable you to see her. And so for some of the tough guys out there, it's like, no, this is bullshit. This is sissy stuff. I'm not going to become one of her girlfriends. Well, if you don't have access to your own feeling part, you're losing a lot of data. Because if any moment you can access whether you're sad, you're mad, you're glad, or you're fearful, you know what's going on with you. And that's why I often say to guys, below the neck, there's a whole ton of information happening below the head. So if guys want to think about it as data, well, I can just say to my partner, well, listen, I'm really sad that you feel that way and that you feel like I let you down. Doesn't mean I'm going down the sissy rabbit hole and falling into a heap and a pile and crying. I'm just saying I'm sad. It bums me out that I let you down. It bums me out that you didn't think I did it right. I'm going to try to do better. And at the same time, do I want to be stuck in the being right of, oh, screw her, I didn't do anything wrong, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to get laid. You're not going to have sex. You're not going to be relational. So this is a big exercise in ego for us guys. And it doesn't mean we're always saying she's right or, etc. But play at another level, not just in the thinking space where it's safe for you. Take risk, get dangerous, grow some balls, be a dude, go into the feeling space. And it's a simple saying, like, yeah, I see you're really sad. I see you feel sad. That doesn't mean I made you sad. I see you feel sad. Okay. Does it mean I have to say I did something wrong? No. But I can say, oh, I'm taking note. Words are really important to you, and I will try to use my words more carefully. And I will probably fuck up another 9 out of 10 times. But just know I'm tracking it because you matter to me. I'm in relationship or we're married, and this matters. So third thing I want to say is the nice guys out there, they're usually those are the guys falling into a heap often, where they internalize her criticism as the sum and total of who they are. And so those guys, I want to say, you need to orbit around yourself. You can't orbit your self-esteem based on hers. It's not going to work. You're going to be unattractive. So for you guys, the feeling space often is overdone. You need to get back into what I call that You need more of that thinking space. So a lot of this really depends on the guy that you are and you knowing yourself, whether you need to increase the feeling capacity in yourself because you just go into the she's crazy, or you need to even turn down the volume on that feeling space because you're one of these nice guys who internalizes her complaints as your own identity. And that's not going to work either. So again, 3 tips here. Thinking mind versus feeling mind, getting into the feeling mind to just feel what she's feeling. Yeah, I see you're disappointed. Getting into the space of being connected versus being right. Being connected is being in a relationship. And the hardest thing is to stay connected when you feel disconnected. How do you actually maintain a thread? Like, hey, I see we're fighting, we're checked out. I just want to know that this will pass. I love you, etc., etc. And then the third, the nice guys out there not internalizing her critiques as the sum identity of who you are. So guys, I hope this is helpful. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel to the right. I'm really trying to build up subscribers and get the word out there to people. I do this Tuesday at 9 a.m. and the first 3 Tuesdays of every month at 9 a.m. is a place where you can take what's said in these videos that I give you, put it into action, and then come back and talk to a group of guys about how things worked or didn't work. So it's a great place to debrief, a great place to be into a community of men who want better relationships, who want love, sex, and kick-ass relationships, who want to do better, who want to take risk, who want to be ballsy, who want to be bold and show up in a different way to get what they want in their relationship or marriage. So thanks so much for being with me here today. You can learn more about what I do at stuartmatola.com. My name is spelled there to the left. Be well.